Hey guys, it's me. My hair looks awful. I've just had it cut though, but you can well tell I need it redyed, but let's get into it. I have just finished Cherry by Tom Holland, and most of you know that I've been wanting to watch it ever since the trailer dropped. And it did not disappoint. The wait was well worth it. It was good, it was violent, it was graphic, it was very mature with the themes it tackled. So it's about Tom Holland's character. He meets a girl, I think her name was Emily, and those two hit it off straight away. And he does like fourth person narration, like he talks to the audience like, oh, and stuff like that. And then he signs up to war, which is a big mistake. He develops PTSD, he gets a drug addiction, he's in a lot of debt. And a lot happens throughout the movie. It was a good 2 hour and 21 minute film for my life to be wasted on. I gave it 4 stars because, I don't know, I feel like some things I didn't get. The ending for me, I didn't understand. My friend had to explain it because she's watched it before. Basically, I think the ending was like him realising that he needs to get out this drug lifestyle. He needs to save himself and his wife. Oh yeah, he gets married. I
totally forgot he got married.
There's like different stages. Obviously the first bit, like teeny, like all sweet. Middle part is like really dark, the drug addiction, PTSD, the violence. And then the end is like a euphoria, self-worth, self-discovery, self-love type thing. The PTSD, they tackle it really well. Like they give him visions in it. And like he does a legit like a thing like there's a voice in my head, like it won't go. They tackle the drugs well, like they show the side effects of the drugs. So like he did like a full like little like monologue being like, oh, if you don't have drugs within a certain few days you get diarrhea, like, and it shows him like throwing up like every day. Like she's even like in the shower, like he's like next to her smoking, like throwing up and having a dump, and she's legit in the shower, like there's vomit on the floor, and she's like, go and get us more money for this drugs. Oh, it was minging, bitch. It was minging. And then she's like, oh, I had to skip class today because I shat myself. And she throws this, like, bag at him, which was clearly, like, her dirty underwear. I was like, Holland is, like, one of my favourite actors. He completely changes himself. He's not, like, he looks a bit like Peter Parker at the start of the film. I was like, throughout the film, he completely changes his character. Like, at the start, he's, like, shy, like, oh, school's boring, right? And then, like, he completely evolves. Like, he's aggressive, he's dependent on drugs. One character I didn't, like, the girlfriend, Emily, she was a bit weird. Like, she was a weirdo. She was bloody just sat there in her swinging, and then she's like, she's just weird the way she spoke. Like, I've gone to the army, she's like, why? And he's like, oh, because I did. And then he says he loves her, and then she just goes like, thank you. And then she just walks away like, it was odd. She's an oddball. I feel like, I don't know, her character could have been developed more. All we got really from her is that her family past life was a bit abusive. In one scene, like, it shows her with a black eye and like her dad was on the phone with her or something. So it was a bit showing that she was a bit effed up. But then so is he, because I think he's like afraid and like lets people push him around. But as the film goes on, he takes no shit. Like, people bail on him, but then he takes control. Like, because he's been to the war, they've toughened him up. He starts speaking back to people. He don't get pushed around. Unlike when if he was younger, he would have let people push him around. Like, he grows the most out of every single character. I would definitely rewatch it. It might go on the film wall, as most of you know. I might show you all my films that are on the film wall. Because I feel like when I get my own place, because I'm still living at home, I'm going to have like a little film wall. There's a guy that like Seth Rogen in who's like this drug dealer. But then he dies, which is a bit of a spoiler. Sorry about that. I'm really bad with spoilers. He gets killed. No one knows how he got killed, though. Neither do I. But I feel like Tom Holland might have shot him, like the character. I feel like, because like he ditches him when he's in a bank robbery and Tom Holland has the gun. So I feel like it's like, oh, how did he get shot and all this stuff? I'm like, I think it was Tom Holland that killed him. There's this other character in it though, and I think his name's like Black Mask or something. He's supposed to be like the drug gang lord, but he's not really as big of a character I thought he would be. Go and watch Cherry. I think it's on Apple TV. I'll link the trailer in below. Like, share, do whatever you guys need to do. And I will see y'all in the next review or vlog.